Hello, my name is Amanda and I am going to show you how to do a rock. So this is my already done rock. Well, it's a little detailed. You can't really see the details. I might add some more, but for now this is what I have. You want to start off with just an empty box, and the reason why I'm using a box is because I want my rocks to be a little more sturdy. You can use paper or foam or anything like that, but I know kids are going to be throwing these rocks or messing with them, so I want them to be a little bit more sturdy. So the first thing you do is you just get any size box. This is a kind of like a small medium box, and I'm going to step on it and break it apart, rip it up a little bit so I can form it into just any kind of rock formation. So I'm going to step on it. And you just want it to kind of like look like that, and then you want to like bend it up, crunch it up. And what I do is sometimes I staple pieces if I can. If not, I'll just tape it and it still works. But yeah, I'm going to start off with that. All right, so here's my box. Now I'm going to just kind of form it now. So I'm going to staple this little edge right here because I have the access to do that. Probably just like as many times as you can. And then I'm going to tear this piece to give it a better rounded look. And I'm going to staple that many times. And sometimes the staples will come out, and that's okay. If that happens, just tape it. I find the box method a little difficult sometimes. And it's okay if there's some holes because you're going to paper mache it and you won't all see them. So I have some tape already ready for me, so I'm going to go ahead and tape some edges just to keep it in place. So I'm just going to keep doing that with this box, and I will be right back to show you the next step. All right, I did my box, so I made my little rock formation. I found the staples were not really working very well for this box for some reason. So I went ahead and taped it. Here's my rock formation. So now what you want to start to do is the paper mache. So I just got the Amazon Basics, which works. So I put that in a bowl, and then I went ahead and added some water. I don't measure. That's just how I work. But if you want to do things a little more detailed or correctly to get the right measurements, go ahead and do that. So I just mix it up. I usually have definitely more glue than I do water, so you can just play with it. So mix it up until it's nice and evened out. No super large chunks. So what you can do here is you can get a paintbrush, or you can dip it and use your hand, which for me I like to do because I can actually feel the box and I can form it better to the box. So you're just gonna go ahead and start forming the box just like this, and go ahead and keep doing that all throughout the box. And the parts with the holes, for instance, like this one, I'm going to cover that, but usually I cover that with two pieces because I do notice that once you paint it and once it dries, the holes will appear, or it's easy to puncture through. So sometimes I put 2 layers on that, and I just rub it on there. Be nice and generous with the glue. And then as you put the paper on here, it doesn't have to be perfect because no rock is perfect, so my mom says. And so yeah, you can like even scrunch up the paper a little bit to give it some like detailed looks, because every rock is unique. All right, so I'm just going to continue to do this, and I'm going to once this is done, just set it aside. You're going to need a full day, 24 hours for it to completely dry before you paint. So I already have one. This is going to be a long process, so I'm going to continue to do this off camera, because I think you get the idea on how to paper mache the rock now. So that hole is now covered. Simple as that. But if you want it to be more secure, please just add another paper over that whole area, but you don't need to do that for the rest of the box. Yeah, and I will show you a finished one. This one is not finished, but I will finish it. My finished one is right here. So this is one that I've already finished. See, you don't even need to go, you don't need to do the entire box. You can only do the parts of the box that have the holes. Because those are the one that's the only part of the box that really needs to be covered anyway. But if you want to add more texture to your box, you can do the entire box, which I did because I like it like that better. So I will go ahead and show you the next step. All right, so the next step after the paper mache rock is nice and dry, you want to go ahead and paint it. So I start off with gray, and I'm going to be using this gray, and typically you want to put it in a bowl, but I'm actually using it right out of the can. So I'm gonna just start painting it like this, and it actually covers the newspaper pretty well. Yep. So just go ahead and paint the entire box gray. I'll be right back to show you the finished product. All right, so I just now finished painting this rock. Yeah, it's all painted. Again, that's going to need 24 hours to dry before you do any other kind of details. I'm going to go ahead and show you, set this aside and show you one that I've already done. This is without my stone spray paint. I'll show you one with my stone spray paint. All right, so that's painted. This one is with my stone spray paint. If you can see close up, it's actually pretty cool. I don't know how it does it. Probably has 3 different tubes inside, but yeah, it worked out. I did a little bit of detailing here, but I might add more, just depends on time. So yeah, that's how you make a paper mache rock. And it's pretty sturdy, so if you throw it, it won't break. It won't get messed up by all the little kiddos that want to pick them up, because, you know, kids love rocks. Here are the rest of my rocks that my mom helped me finish. Those are the rocks. And this right here is the spray paint I used for that rocky, stony look. Be creative and be unique. Remember, everyone is unique and everyone is creative, and God gave us that talent to be creative. So that's how you do it, and I can't wait to see your rocks. Bye.